Welcome back to another episode of the Logo Plus podcast. This is episode 10, and it's probably going to be one of the biggest episodes we've ever had, because we've got another guest. And say hello, guest.
Hello, hello.
We've got Lycan Wolf in the building here. Today we're going to do a similar thing what we've done when we had Jack on for episode 3. I'm trying to figure this one out. Yes, episode 3. And when we had Aaron on, we're going to talk about how we met and pretty much our history. Pretty much that's literally what we've done with Aaron, and then Jack would done something similar with that. So how did we meet Jackson? I can't remember, to be honest. I remember once.
I think it was beginning of high school.
The first proper memory I had. I think we'd seen each other a few times before. I probably knew you through like David or someone. I don't know. But I remember
Because we had like similar friend groups, so that's kind of where we all met.
I remember one sports day. I was sat in Mr. Regan's class in math, and then we got out to a sports day, obviously at Wetlands, was it called? Across the road, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I remember, I think I was just hanging around with like David and probably Aidan Robertson and that. And then we're next to a bush and like with the fences where they go into the track for running. You were just sat with talking to some people, probably Aidan and that. And I remember I don't know if you remember this. I came up to you and then I don't know if I knew you properly at this point, but I made you pissed off, and then you pushed me and I landed into a bush.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember it?
Oh, I definitely do remember that.
Yeah, I don't know if we were friends then, or if we just spoke at all or not.
I don't know the context of that. That's the thing. I don't remember the context.
Because back then, you used to get angry very easily, like very, very easily. Because it's...
Yeah.
I know probably how me and you spoke, Connor. Because you knew Connor from primary school, and I knew Connor because me and Ian, as I've talked about this before, in episode 7, I believe, of the podcast, I was talking about friends, I said that me and Ian used to go down the street for school lunches all the time, and then Connor joined us. And Connor knew you, obviously, from primary school. And that's probably how I met you, through Connor. And so, yeah, actually makes sense. So...
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I don't really remember much after that, to be honest. Apart from... I'm trying to think, were we in any classes together? Because we were in
at the start, no.
We weren't, I don't think we were in each... It was like, I think that was 3rd year, or 2nd year. Was it 3rd or 2nd year? I didn't Regan for both years for math. It was 3rd or 2nd year that incident happened where I made you angry. I can't remember, it was one of them. I want to say 3rd, probably. It might have been 2nd. I don't know. But,
I mean, because 1st or 2nd year we weren't in any classes because it was this certain, like, you had a big class and then we had a small class, but we weren't in any of them, so it was, yeah.
I swear you were in, like, Declan's class.
In the small class, yes.
Yes, I remember my class name was 1A, and my smaller class was 1.03 or 13, I don't really know, it was like something like that. 103.
I don't even remember mine, so...
Yeah, I remember that. I remember those classes. Then we all split off in 3rd year, I believe it was. But yes, were we in S1 and S2? Obviously, we weren't in the same class. Well, what 3rd year? I don't think were we? I don't think we were. 4th year, I don't think we were either. To be honest, I think we knew each other by.
I think 4th year we were in this, maybe the same maths. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember.
Wait, no, yeah, we were. Because I remember
we were in this. We're in the same math 2 years in a row.
We had Mr. McCormick, and we had Mr. Colleen. Remember, I was sat next to Bryce, and you were sat next to Connor, I believe. Remember, I was at the front, left, of the classroom.
Well, I wasn't next to anyone actually.
Were you not? Because I remember
No.
sometimes you were sat next to Connor if he came in, licking his lips and sat next to kind of. But yeah, sometimes he'd sit next to you. But do you remember that was 4th year, wasn't it? Yeah, because I did math.
Yeah, you sat very front left.
Yep, I sat next to Big Bryce.
Yeah, you're closest to the wall. You were on the inside.
And then in Mr. Clean's room, I was closest to the door.
Yeah.
I sat right behind the door. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, and then 5th year were we in the same math? No, it was me and Connor. It was me and Connor. I sat next to Connor for a bit in 5th year.
Oh yeah.
We had Mr. Rob.
Oh yeah, it was.
Math Mr. Rob, not Mr. Music Mr. Rob. Mr. Music. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Connor were sat, and then 5th year, 6th year we were in few classes. But yeah, fifth year we were in math. No, we weren't in math. Me and Connor. We were in, what was it called? God, I have a cough. It was was it traveling? We were in together in travel tourism in fifth year. We were. Yeah, we were, weren't we? Yeah, because I remember I found on Snapchat memories. I go to them right now. On my phone. There is
Same 6 year, I think. Still.
Yes, we'll go into sixth year
Of
in a
course, I
second.
joined like later.
But if I go back to fifth year, these some memories. We I have a picture of Connor with a paper towel on his head. I'm trying to figure this one out. Where is it? There it is. Connor the picture of paper towel. Because I remember we were sat in the corner. Oh, you sometimes sit by yourself,
Yeah.
but I'd get you to come sit next to me and Connor.
Yeah. I sat beside myself because I couldn't be bothered with you. Because yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And here's a picture of you looking at your phone when you're sat right behind me, or next to me, or I was sat in a corner. But I'm gonna send that to you right now. Then there's another picture of Connor, but there's for some reason playing a computer game with his arms right next. He's playing it, but like he doesn't have his arms like out. His like elbows are right next to inside his body. I don't know why he's done that. And then there's a picture. It's a video of Connor just looking at the teacher. It's a 2 second clip of me zooming into Connor. Connor sat at where you used to sit by yourself, and he's just staring at the teacher talking when she's talking.
Wow.
I don't know why, it's so funny. Who was that? Was it Miss Doe we had? Again in fifth year? Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, okay. And then there was travel and tourism were in fifth year together. What other classes? I can't really remember, to be honest.
Scottish studies.
Oh, good one. Scottish studies with Miss Beaton, Miss Kerr, but Miss Kerr, we don't talk about that. She just left. That was a good class. I like that. I remember once we had a movie day because it was getting near the end of the year, or it was Christmas or something, and for some reason it was only me and you. That's weird. So we got to watch Spider-Man. Oh yeah, I remember that. I liked that. And then, because me and you sat, because we were cool, we sat in the back corner, as you do. And then Declan plonked up next to us for some reason. Ian was in that class. Kean was in that class. He was Derry. Derry Reed, is that his name? Yeah, it was. I have a picture of for some reason I got bored. So, in that class,
Andrew Wilkinson as well.
Yes. Oh yeah, true.
And Kean.
Yeah, I said Kean.
I think.
Murray.
Oh, you did, okay.
Was it Murray Young?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got a picture of I got bored, so then I took a picture of I put my phone up, and I took a picture, and it ended up being a picture of Derry Reed, but because he was big, this whole chair was taken up.
Jesus.
Remember we watched Still Game we watched in that class.
Yeah.
Braveheart we watched as well. Ian was in the class, wasn't he? Did I mention him? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Ian was in the class. I think.
Yeah, he was.
Yes. Yeah, I like.
We got Hayes as well.
Oh, was Hayes? I can't remember.
Yes, he was. He was
Cornelius,
directly in front of us.
Cornelius Hayes was in the class. Cornelius, remember, he joined like a couple weeks in or something.
Yeah, him and like both Hayes and Cornelius were actually in front of us.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember I got a video and it's just me you were off that day. It was just me putting a Declan. There's some music playing, which if I find the video, you'll remember the music because it's funny music. I don't know. It's not gonna show up. It's too old. I think it won't show up. Is it Kendrick Lamar and Humble? I don't know if you know that song.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
And there's
I know what you mean.
There's a picture of we're in a classroom and it's Ian drawing a stupid picture of a face and taking a picture of it, and I took a picture of Ian, or took a video of Ian taking a picture of the face, and I think it was travel and tourism. If not, it was health and well-being, which I hated that class. We did nothing in it. Yeah. that was probably one of my favourite classes we had. I really enjoyed that class. Did you?
What class is it again?
Travel and tourism. Not travel and tourism, other one, it's Scottish studies.
Yeah.
That was a very
fun.
I just think 5th and 6th year were the best years. Definitely. 1, because we had good classes. 2, because the people that were there actually wanted to be there. They all left in 4th year, they didn't want to be there in our year. I think that's it for 5th year, to be honest, because I don't think we weren't in any more classes, were we? I'm just gonna drink up juice quickly. But 6th year, we were in just travel and tourism, was it? I can't really. Were we in? Was it just travel and tourism?
Maybe.
I think so. Because we had Miss Dow and Miss Pinder. Because I remember, I think I had a different class, but I joined it because I couldn't be bothered going to the other class. And I joined travel and tourism. Because in 5th year, fun fact, everyone doesn't know watching. No one did the work in 5th year in travel and tourism. We all failed it. And it was at National 4 or National 5 or something. So, did you complete it in 6th year?
Yes, I flew through my work. And I joined the class
you sat by
early, and I
yourself, 'cause
finished well ahead of you.
Yeah, but in 5th year, no one completed the work. No one did it. And then in 6th year, I think I just passed it, but like, but it like took even longer. It was like into exam time I was doing it. It was like me, Angus, David, Kian, we all just sat in the back corner pissing about the whole time. Did you remember?
Mhm.
And then Ian David used to give out chocolate bars because at lunch he'd go to the co-op, and then he'd always offer you a bar of chocolate, and you used to just ignore him or shake your head. Do you remember that?
Mhm.
That was funny.
I'd very rarely accept it.
He accepted it a couple of times, and he used to always look at the girl. Well, not always, but he used to like look at the girls quite a bit. But anyway, I'm not gonna go
Well,
into.
because they were staring at me. Because.
I'm talking to David about David.
All right.
I mean, well, they used to look at you, but. But yeah, David.
Well, I was looked at by a couple because I sat one. Like,
he used to always speak to them. Over it's me and Angus right in the middle.
Because they was an absolute simp.
Very big simp. But yeah, did you prefer 5th or 6th year travel and tourism? I probably preferred 6th year, I think. Because oh, do you want what I hated?
6th year because it was more quiet.
Yeah, definitely 6th year. And we did stuff. She was an alright teacher, but she wasn't the best teacher. I think Miss Pinder was better for travel and tourism. But
No, that's another reason why.
and also I still wasn't there the whole some of the time because guidance. She was doing guidance. But also you know what I hate? I hate the talking thing you had to do. You know, for the when someone had to be a customer, someone had to be a travel agent. I hated that bit. I done it, but I didn't like it. I hated that. Did you hate it? Because I didn't complete it in the full thing in a full course in 5th year, but I'd done the talking bit in 5th year, so I didn't actually have to do it in 6th year. Didn't have to redo it, which I was so glad about.
Oh.
But you had to redo it, I'm pretty sure, or do it once because you didn't do it in 5th. You had to do it in 6th. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and I was. Yeah, I just did it with the teacher. It was fine.
But
It was not bad.
But yeah, I just realized I'm just looking at my notes right now. And we're supposed to be talking about the notes say. Jackson and Ryan talk about the friendship history memories they've made on video games. We'll get onto video games in a second. I did just read my notes, but yeah, we used to hang on quite a lot. Cause for some of the lunch times, we used to just walk around the school, do a bunch of laps, around the school.
Yeah, and then eventually it was just me who did it.
Yeah, because I used to hang around. Because you weren't friends with like Angus and Alexander and you and Tormid and Cornelius and that. You weren't friends.
It was just a point where I didn't mind them. Like
you wouldn't hang around.
If I was in the company of them, I wouldn't mind it. But it really wasn't something.
And you weren't a big fan of some of the conversations that we got into with them. But we're not going to talk about them. But then we used to. Sometimes me and you used to Skype some classes. Ooh, naughty boy. But yeah, and yeah, we used to because it will help and well-being was one of them because literally the teacher never appeared. And we did nothing. Like 4th, 5th, and 6th year health and well-being, we just sat doing nothing. So we just walk around Cooper. Because I remember we used to hide in the buses. The rear emergency door of the buses used to just always be open. So when we were Skyping, we used to just open them up and hide in them for like Leon and David. And then Connor.
Oh, I remember
David pulled his trousers down and run up and down the bus. Who said that? Anyways, I think now, Jackson, we should get on to talking about video games. Because that was what the plan was. So, video games, here we go.
That's the main reason why we still talk now.
Yes. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so I remember GTA, when I got my first PlayStation was in December 2019, I was playing GTA with Jack, and I played it with you, because I got a PlayStation, you added me. Wait, that was third year.
I think I remember
That means
first talking
we
to
definitely
you
knew
on.
knew each other in third year then. I was like
I
halfway through
think
third
I was
year.
playing with Connor at the
Yeah, you
time,
used to play, yes,
or
yes,
whatever
yes.
else,
Because I remember once I
and
played
then
with
you,
you.
and
Yeah!
then you joined in.
It was like end of the year, start of 2020. I played one time with you, and then you guys joined in because you used to play with Bradley McEwen, who anyone doesn't know. I went to primary
Yeah,
school with him, then Jackson used to play with him quite a lot. Because I remember then I once played with Jack once again. You got into my lobby I didn't even realise. Me and Jack were just in our cars, just sat talking near the Santos Customs near Rockford at the emergency place hospital, and you come in an Avenger, and then me and Jack's chatting like, oh, that's my friend, that's my friend. And then I remember we joined the party like 5 minutes after that, not even that, 5 minutes. And then you guys were so shy to say hello to each other, but then you started speaking, and then the trio started playing games together all the time. Me, you, and Jack.
I think we first like, like talked to each other in the party before that. Like, obviously, probably Connor was there as well when you first got it, and I didn't even know it was you.
Alright. My username used to be Ryan underscore P25, so I don't know if you remember that. You remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I do remember that.
And then I changed it to Rlogo IT about a year later, when I started doing YouTube. We used to play with Connor on GTA. For some reason, a lot of the time he used to just blow me up, blow me up, blow me up. Do you remember that? This stupid Night Shark. Now I think I could beat him because I had better stuff than him.
And the Night Sharks. There's so much things in the game because we have more knowledge of the game, so we know that there's so many things that can just counter a Night Shark.
We haven't played with Connor in ages. One, because he just unfriended us, probably because we didn't play with him, so he didn't really see having a point. We didn't have any beef. Well, you sometimes had beef with Connor. I never. But
I'm just thinking as well, like,
blowing me up, blowing me up, blowing me up. It was so annoying.
and because did he just use machine guns on the Night Shark?
Yeah, he just shoot the Night Shark, run me over, and shoot me with the stupid guns on them, and then piss off, and then as soon as I spawn in, chase me again.
Probably because he had armor plating on it. The real counter would just be take a helicopter. I
remember it was
just
a red and
fly
yellow
above him.
And then
like, yeah.
Like what was annoying with Connor is he'd find it funny, which is fair enough. I'd find it funny this time. I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna say something which I'm gonna say it, but then to be honest, I'd probably do the same thing. Connor, like obviously, people would know when to stop doing it. Connor didn't, but to be fair, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably just keep doing it, and I probably would just keep doing it. Like, yeah, like I'm probably the person that would keep doing it. You'd probably be the person that just wouldn't do it because you'd want to get things done. And Jack would be the person that would just do it but then stop. I think that's how us three would work. Me and you and Jack, if we were usually that's how things work if me, you and Jack are playing a game. If I do a joke, I'd usually just keep doing it because I find it funny. But anyways, then we played Fortnite quite well, because I remember me, you, Jack, played Fortnite, and then one of Jack's friends came and joined us. I can't remember his name. His username is something 2007. I can't remember. Do you remember playing with him? He used to wear that red Sith Trooper skin in Fortnite.
I do remember. I just don't.
Was his name like something Timer?
Was.
It began with a J. It was something Timer or something like that. 2007. I can't remember his name. I remember playing
Maybe
with him.
I just remember the Sith Trooper.
I remember. He was quite a nice guy, but then we played with him a couple of times. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, and then you wanted me to download Battlefront 2, so we eventually downloaded Battlefront 2. Well, I did, I should say. You already had it. We stopped playing that now. I don't know if you still play it. I stopped.
Not really, no. It's kind of dead.
We played Rocket League. Obviously got a luck. You enjoyed that. Friday 13th. You kept telling me to download it. I'm like, okay, because I don't. Which one did I download first, Battlefront or Rocket League? Can't remember. No, Battlefront or Friday 13th, because it probably would have been Battlefront, because I didn't really like. Well, I wasn't the biggest fan of Battlefront, but then you kept asking me to download Friday 13th. I'm like, okay. It took me a while because I was like, Battlefront wasn't very good, so why should I download this? But I actually did enjoy Friday 13th. Then the server shut down.
Yeah, it was fun while it lasted though.
Yes. What other games? I'm gonna have a look at my PlayStation games list and have a look at what I've got hidden in there. But we used to play back in the day. We used to do a lot of GTA, like casino heist after casino heist after casino heist. Remember the time on the beach when I did a little jump, hit the back of my bumper, tapped the ground, and I blew up?
That is still a question that I want a full answer to
I wish I saved it as
today.
a clip.
I don't know, because I still have questions about that.
Yeah.
On how a car can just blow up like that.
Remember, me, you, and Jack were on the Phantom Wedge. I used to sit in the back, you used to try to hit me off. I remember one time we were driving, you were driving that, and then I'm assuming I was sat at the back, or Jack was in the back. We used to always race to get into the passenger seat. and then, and then, we then just ran into a bunch of police cars doing this canoeized prep, and one officer just randomly stands up on top of front of the truck. I don't know if you remember that. Top of our truck randomly
I think
stands
so.
up.
It's
Then,
like a SWAT guy or whatever.
yeah, and probably the same time. We seen an officer walking across the road, and then he just gets smacked by a car. Do you remember that as well?
Oof. Yep.
Yes. But yeah, we used to have quite a lot of fun playing GTA. I remember you used to.
One thing that we do need to do, we've actually not done it yet, surprisingly, considering how long it's now been out for, is Roblox. We need to actually
Yes,
play Roblox.
I've done
together.
Roblox. I forgot about that actually. I need to do another Roblox video, but
Because Roblox has been out for a while, yet we've played with each other now a few times ever since it came out, but we've never actually played it together,
yeah.
which is surprising.
How do you find your games list on the flippin' PlayStation app? I don't know. Anyway, I remember.
Go to game library and games,
And
and
then-
then scroll down, and it's in your collection.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Whatever.
And then I remember in GTA when we used to do heist, me and Jack whoever done the most, or if you we just because obviously the cuts, because we cuts have to be
Oh,
30,
the cuts.
35, 35. If you like obviously you'd get 35 because it was your heist. And me and Jack we had to fight over who gets the other 35. And then we used to do that. If we'd piss you off, you'd be like, cut deduction. Do you remember that?
Oh my god.
And I remember
Yes.
we decided it was more efficient of us doing it 50-50. Like because we didn't have arcade, you'd do it one time with Jack, then one time with me, one time with Jack.
Mhm.
And then we'd piss you off. The cuts were going to be 50. I think it was actually, no, it was 65-40 or something. No, 60-40. Then ended up going to 50-50. And we were later, but when it was 60-40, if we pissed Jack or me pissed you off, you'd be like, cut deduction, and then cut it down just so it'd end up going to like 590. I don't think I ever had it went that low, but yeah. And then it's been 50-50, which is fair. But I remember that. I don't know if, was it you that I played Red Dead Redemption 2 with one or two times?
Maybe.
remember.
I'm not actually quite sure.
What other games? There's Wreckfest. Actually, I don't know if I did
Wreckfest.
play that you.
I
There's...
think you might have. I remember playing Breakfast.
Yeah.
I-
F1. I remember that. F1. I remember one time you were pulling out in a car and you spun out and got really angry. Call of Duty.
You need to get that new game, the new F1 game,
I'm
because
not
it's better driving physics.
overexcited for it, to be honest. Rocket League, Friday 13th, Among Us, GTA, Fortnite, and Minecraft, pretty much. I think that's all the games. Obviously, you've been in Minecraft quite a bit in Bacon Town.
Yeah.
Obviously, we need to start going again with that. Well, I need to get you on, start going again with that for storyline stuff, which I'm not going to say in the podcast. Yes.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we've had a lot of fun playing games. GTA probably was the best, I think. But then me and Jack got our arcade, and we didn't have to rely on you anymore having everything. Jack got very good at the game.
GTA.
I'm still okay at the
Yeah,
game.
GTA had a lot of good memories. I
think
think probably some of the best memories.
GTA is the game that brought me, you, and Jack together, by the way. Like properly. Obviously, me and Jack already knew each other because we're fam. But
Yeah.
I obviously knew you, but we didn't play anything together. We didn't properly talk. It was only like school we talked, but I think GTA probably brought us together. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for what I want to talk about in that part of the podcast. Because now we don't really need you for me and Jack don't really need you anymore in GTA, or for the past while, because me and Jack got everything in the game now. But yeah, Fortnite. we don't play too much Fortnite. We played Fortnite recently. Minecraft, I need to get you back on. Jack doesn't come on anymore. Remember that time in Minecraft Bacon Town, David joined for the first time. He built a
Oh
base
no.
thing, and then I took
Yep.
it over. He didn't realise he built it next to Jack's house. I mean, Jack's house was a hole in a cave thing, but yeah. Oh god. But one of the first things, David joined the world, by the way, to everyone watching, with nothing at all, he just joined. First thing he does, he runs straight into a ravine. What's the logic there?
Oh, I remember that.
He blew up a corner of my house, I was really angry. So we started chasing him, killing him, putting him in survival, and that, and we'd go in creative. Oh yes, we've been in big, I think, at this point, some people probably know that we've been in creative and Big Town before. But yeah, we did go in creative for that one time. We've not been in, just in case anyone gets mad, me, Jack, well, not really Jack, but me and Jax have been in Big Town creative sometimes, but not a lot. Trust me, not a lot. I haven't been in Big Town creative in a while, have we, Jackson?
No, not a while.
I mean, you don't,
Oh.
come on, but no, I haven't been creative in Big Town in ages, in fact, but that was one of the 15 times I want to say. I don't know. That was one of the few times we were in creative was to troll David because he was being really annoying. That's just because he was being annoying. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, to be honest, with this episode of games. What else do I need to talk about? Oh yeah, last episode we talked about the different series I've had on my channel. We talked about quite a few of them, but 3 I missed out. The first one is Fortnite Practicing. Was a series where me and Jet pretty much did a 1v1. Sorry Jackson, I'll get you back talking in a second. Me and Jack did a 1v1, was it in a stream or something? I can't remember. Or a video. And I said to Jack, I'm going to practice and make a practice series. And at the end of the year, if I don't beat you in a 1v1, or if I don't kill you at least 6 times, I have to give you 5 things at the aim shop. And I was going to do that every Sunday. 2 weeks later I started on a Tuesday. And 2 weeks later, or next week will be no, it's next week, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, next Tuesday, either 2 or 3 weeks since I last done it. So, I can guarantee you I'm not going to win this 1v1, because I've only practiced once, and that was for one video. But then another series, hang on, was GTA Survive the Hunt. Jackson, you remember that one?
Yes,
pretty much
we need
made
to
a
trial something
we
for that as well.
pretty much the mode was, well, how did it work? I forgot. Because we did like a few episodes and I wasn't really happy then, because we were going to do it in seasons, I wasn't very happy that
I'll
I just
explain
cancelled
it.
I just cancelled it, so over to you.
Basically, just like, obviously there'd be, one hunter. They'd get like weaponized tamper or something, and they'd have a bunch of AI on their team scattered around the map in these APCs, which would be activated if the runner is obviously close to it, and the runner would be in like an insurgent or something. They have to survive for a certain amount of time,
Yes.
and that's basically it.
It was a good mode, but I just wasn't happy
I
with how
feel
it worked out in the end.
APCs were a little overkill. Of course, that was just.
Yes.
I feel that was just the first attempt at the mode,
Yeah.
but
But just saying,
it's gonna get serious update.
Survive the Hunt it's in the works right now. Just want to tell everyone it will come back at some point, but it's in the works.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that need to be changed with it in order to make it,
Fortnite
run better.
Arena is the next series. Pretty much it was me and Jack and Jackson, but and pretty much I want to try to get in a series of Fortnite. I said I was going to do it quite a few. Okay, let me reword that. Pretty much, I said one season of Fortnite, I'm going to do a movie series. About 5 seasons later, I don't even know, but I ended up doing it. Jackson was in 1 or 2 episodes. He didn't really like Arena. And me and Jack were doing it. Pretty much we just see how many points we can get throughout the whole season. I've done 9 episodes. But then Fortnite, here we go. Fortnite Arena does with Jack. There's episode 1, episode 2. Geez, these were 7 months ago. Then we did episode 9. It was pretty much just streams, and then I got really bored. And for episode 9, so it wasn't even an hour. Episode 8, by the way, was 4 hours. But yeah, then Fortnite decided to delete Arena, so that died. But yeah, there's the last 3 series I just wanted to talk about. But yeah, we've had quite a few memories playing video games, haven't we? I've had quite a few.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed playing video games. That probably what made us probably good friends because we loved video games. But
Yes.
what I realised is me, Jack and Jack, obviously one in October 2022 we stopped playing with Jack, just because I don't really know why. Just because I think we wanted to just play me and you, so we stopped playing with Jack for ages. And Jack was like, "Wait, why'd you leave me out?" And then we started playing with him back in the new year properly again. But I think the only reason, because me, you and Jack used to play all the time, but then I realised that was only because of COVID, was it? Wasn't it?
Yes, and
Especially
there
now,
was
even though after
absolutely
COVID,
nothing to do.
you like we don't really play that much together anymore. You and we've had a few fallouts before. You and Jack have had quite a few before because I don't even know if you're. I mean, you're all right now. I think anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, but
I think a lot of those happened during COVID time. I suppose during
probably because we
COVID,
played way
it's
too
quite.
much.
We played way too much. It was a tense situation, for everyone. Where you can't really go outside, do anything. So it's
Yes. Then after COVID, we didn't obviously play less, but even now we play even less. I'm still enjoying playing video games, but I've lost interest as I did before. I think.
I suppose because we've got a lot of other things
Probably
going
because
on in life.
I've got a busy week. I've got a busy week. But but yeah,
And just lots of other stuff we want to do in life, and it's.
I mean, we've had a lot of fun playing games. I'm going to still play video games. At least, I'm hoping to anyway. At least I still have the time to. But I think that's it for this episode. A very special episode. Episode 10 of the podcast. We've reached episode 10 already. Can't believe that.
One thing though, just to end it off, is obviously about my channel.
Oh yes, quickly.
The comments I've seen.
Yes, everyone's been commenting on my video from a few days ago, called "Famous Celebrities That Lost Companies Billions of Dollars." Everyone's commenting this. Jackson, you can take over. Everyone's commenting the same thing, and Jackson can explain.
Yeah.
So what are they commenting, Jackson?
They want me to return.
Hashtag
basically.
we want liking back! Exclamation mark. We've had quite a few of them. So yeah, Jackson can explain what's happening.
I can understand it, obviously, I've not really much of an explanation, I've kind of just disappeared. But I don't really have the motivation right now for YouTube, and yeah, what I want to do in life won't really have the time for it, so it's kind of like that, yeah. Not much to really add to that, just not much motivation for it, and don't really have the time for it, especially with what I want to do in the future.
Well, I want to touch on, I think it's the same probably with David. He probably works quite a lot. I mean, I do more of, what I know is he just works. I do a lot more in my week, but I think I still find the time. But he's just lost. He's gonna. I don't even know. I got bored. One stream he's like, "Oh, I'll be back in a minute," and then ended the stream about 20 minutes later. Yeah, you haven't uploaded for about 8 months.
What I want to do in life, like for a future career for me, I wouldn't have really any time for YouTube.
Yes.
Because what I want to do would take up all my time, so it's not really any time for that, unfortunately.
Remember, we used to quickly. A couple of things I want to talk about is we used to do. Do you remember the clip? I want to just recap because it's funny. We used to do a lot of GTA 5 Following the Law and stuff. Jackson's in that series quite a bit on my channel. Do you remember that, Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. And also remember the clip of. It was such a good clip. I didn't upload it to YouTube chart. I uploaded it as a clip as well. Can Jack stop messaging me? Yeah, but there was a clip, and it was. You slowed down the grid in F1 because I was a bit behind. I went down the whole grid. Do you remember that and spun out? Because I went down the whole grid really fast.
Yes.
Yes,
so
but
I just parked at the end of the straight.
I don't know why I was talking about. Just wanted to talk about them, but I just wanted to touch on it because they were fun. Yeah, Jackson's playing there. He will still be in my videos if you want that. Which he'll still be in a podcast. I'm assuming he's gonna come on a podcast in the future, but he's not leaving my channel.
I probably will.
I don't think for now. But
I'll still be around, but I won't really be uploading myself on the channel, but I'll still be about.
Yes, but I think we'll leave it here. So thank you, Jackson, for coming on.
Yep.
I invited you to come on and probably just before it started. Obviously, we tried to do a podcast, but it didn't really work out. I think we tried to do a podcast once or twice. No, we tried to do like a YouTube channel together, but it didn't work. Tried to do a podcast together, it didn't work. But yeah, eventually I've got it. I've just got a podcast running. Jackson's now a guest. Thank you for joining. But yeah, I think we'll just leave it here. So next episode will be the second. Yes, December has 5 episodes in it, but next episode is Saturday the 2nd of December. We're getting into December, so once again, thank you, Jackson. Go subscribe to him. His channel's in the description somewhere. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye bye. You can say bye if you want as well, Jackson, by the way.
Goodbye.